Hey guys, the Rising event 2021 in Final Fantasy XIV has just started, and wanted to walk you guys through the quest, what you need to do to unlock it, and of course the rewards that you'll get, following doing the quest. So guys, thank you so much. I'm Daniel, and thank you so much, and welcome to Dragonmore Gaming. And just wanted to help you guys with a quick walkthrough of the Rising event, and just helping you out on this channel with just quick tips, guides, tactics, any kind of help that I can give to especially new Final Fantasy XIV players. So with that, just to show you, we're in Ul'dah, and it starts with this quest here with Kipi Jakya, and this is in Ul'dah, and Grand Aetheryte right here. If you teleport to Ul'dah, just walk outside, she's right here. So it's called the Rising Calm. So let's see what she's got for us. And you know it's an event. They have these like special little markers on the side here for the quest. So we're going to get, this year is the Red Moon Parasol. And you're going to get 10 of these Nimia Potpourris. And I think there's going to be a way to get more of those. So we'll see. Alright, so looking around, Consternation. And so again, this is a limited time quest. So here we go. Terra, that's me. What an astonishing coincidence. What do you mean, who am I? I'm Kipi Jakya, reporter of the Raven. You helped me investigate the visitor from another world, remember? I think that was the Final Fantasy, was that the 13 event or the 15 event? Anyway, this is perfect. I could use your assistance with another story, assuming you have time, that is. Do I have a choice? No choice, okay. So here's the thing. I just realized that an unusual visitor cut through Gridania's markets like a scythe in a frenzy to purchase every Nimia lily available, and I mean all of them. For what purpose, I hear you ask? Well, my friend, I sense that the answer is to that question will provide a basis to the next scoop. So I did some nosing around. No one I talked to could put a name to the mysterious flower fiancer. Can't even talk. But by all accounts, he and his cargo of whole of lilies departed for Ul'dah. Not wanting to trail to go cold, I quickly grabbed my quill and notepad and boarded the airship myself. Or you could just teleport with an Aetheryte. That's easier. And was quickly reminded how hard it is to chase a story in unfamiliar territory. You know this town and all its people are well enough tough, don't you? What say you to lending me a hand in my investigation efforts? I'd be happy to. Yeah, I'd be happy to. Let's go. Wonderful, then we've got no time to lose. First things first, we need to pay a visit to the nearest drinking establishment. Okay. The local tavern, always the best place to pick up tidbits of gossip. Okay. I was like, she has a drinking problem. Seasonal event. So the Rising, just as some background, is the really the launch event. I should say the relaunch event of Final Fantasy XIV. This is celebrating when 2.0 came out. Let's see. And so it looks like we're going to the Adventurer Tavern here. So yeah, after they closed the game down for 1.0 and re-released it, they had something called Foundation Day, and when they re-released it, they called it the Rising. So that's what we're celebrating, is the re-release of the game. So if you started in Ul'dah, this is kind of your main NPC that you work with the first few levels. Momodi. My, there's some serious faces. What can I do for you this fine evening? I'm talking about what we need. I really want to have my own voice for the... like, have that kind of voice actor for the Warrior Light. I think that'd be fun. Oh, playing reporter, are we? It sounds fun. Let's hear your questions, then. We're attempting to track down a peculiar someone who's purchased a suspiciously large number of Nimian lilies in Gridania before transporting it here to Ul'dah. Any idea who this person might be? Well, we've had a more fair share of traders coming in and going, but large shipments arriving in the city hardly worthy and noteworthy a coincidence. Uh-oh. But now that you mention it, I do remember this florid minstrel who just came the other day. Said he pulled in from Gridania and needed some help, hefty delivery of to the Alchemist Guild. It's actually a familiar face in these parts. Never did his name though, strangely enough. I bet I know who it is. A nameless traveler arriving in Gridania with a sizable cargo on the move? That sounds promising. Like I said, it was just a request to move cargo. Before you run off on a possible dead end with the Alchemist, I suggest you fish for more information inside the quicksand. After all, where else can you find so many gossipy adventures crammed into one spot? Well, this certainly makes sense between the two of us. However, I see no reason why we cannot do both. I shall stay here and interview the clientele while you chase down the other leads in the Alchemist Guild. What do you think? That will be our plan. Once you've spoken with the potion mixers, make your way back here and discuss the new revelations. I thought it was going to be one of those quests where I have to go around and talk to everyone. So there's plenty of those in this game too, but so I fully expected to have to talk to people in the quicksand. But alright, so we go to the quicksand, which is the Adventurers Guild, and then we're going to go out to the Aetheryte, and we're going to go to the Alchemist Guild. Click on the quest, click here. Sure enough, the Alchemist Guild, and you can teleport to the Alchemist Guild Aetheryte here. So you come outside the Adventurers right to the right here, and Alchemist Guild. Hey, you can join people's free companies. If you're a new player, you get many a tell. And if you're not gilded. Alright, let's talk to the Guildmaster. Ah, my loyal assistant, what brings you to the guild at this hour? Ah, if I'd pay more attention to the mundane concerns of timekeeping, that'd be me. Have you some stimulating morsel of esoteric wisdom to share? Yes, scheduling and timing is not my thing. You brought questions for a tabloid piece. I think I have, through all academic excursion, I have a moment to spare for such trivialities? Ah, but just a moment. Perhaps there's a shred of scholarly value in this after all. I vaguely recall a flamboyant character of whom you speak. Always flamboyant, too. And his request to process a vast quantity of floral material. I mean, it's obviously Yoshi P. 'Tis laughable that I would undertake such a menial chore, of course, but I assign the task to my subordinates, to which you discuss the tedious details. Dedrick is your man. Alright, let's talk to him. Hey there, buddy. Large delivery of lilies? Yes, that's what I want. Gillis set involving said flowers is commissioned by a nomadic minstrel gentleman. Yep. He shows up every Rising event, so this will be fun. Although I cannot reveal the nature of what we produce, I can tell you it shall be distributed amongst the populace as part of the events of the Rising. If you wish to know more, might I suggest you speak to the gentleman himself. Cool. Where is he? I guess we'll go back to the Adventurers Guild now and find out. So simple enough, we'll go teleport back to the Adventurers Guild. Sprint up here. And we'll talk to Keepy again. Alright, where are you, Keepy? You're back here. Adventurer, you're back! Did the alchemist offer any new information? As a matter of fact, so to summarize, the famously unnamed minstrel of nomadic inclination commissioned the manufacture of some yet unknown to be handed out during the Rising. Oh, I heartily agree we should definitely speak with him directly. As luck may have it, I just discovered he means to put on a performance at the Ruby Road Exchange. Ooh. I think it's time for my patented on-the-spot interviews, don't you? If we hurry, we can catch him before he takes the stage. Alright, Ruby Road Exchange. So again, click on the quest. Ruby Road Exchange is just over here. Alright. You can see they decorated. Oh, and we got fireworks. So you come to the major cities at night or in the residential districts, you'll have that. Oh, they got the stage set up, and we've already got people dancing. Love it. And just off stage is the Wandering Minstrel, aka Yoshi P. This is how he put himself in the game. It's very fun. Oh, he's already being interviewed. Greetings, sir. Terribly sorry for the interrupt, but you are the famous Wandering Minstrel, are you not? Can't you see I'm being interviewed by somebody else? I am indeed. No, it's Yoshi P, so it's like a deeper voice. So, and whom have you brought to see me? Was there aught I might do for you fine people? I've been following you, to be perfectly honest. I'm curious to learn more about the wagon load of lilies you turned over to the alchemists, not to mention your plans to distribute the results of their work. You followed me? But how did you... I mean, why would you? I'm talking about how crazy that is. Ah, writer of the Raven. That explains much. And did you also learn what I tasked the alchemists to create? Is the coral out of the bag for all to smell? That's a phrase. No, I was hoping you might tell us. Good that my surprises remains unspoiled. The plan, if you must know, is to hand out the bundles of potpourri to all sundry during the event. And by that I mean the rising. As in flowers mixed with spices? The aromatic stuff you see in bowls of parlor tables and the like? The very same. Except my potpourri will delight the eyes as much as the nose, thanks to the alchemical wizardry infused by my co-conspirators. His dev team? And yet, without such enchantments, the scent of Nimia lilies is known to promote calm and tranquility. The rising is a time of remembrance, of mourning, of the first 1.0. It's a time when sorrow can overwhelm folk who's lost friends and loved ones of the 7th Umbral Calamity, when Bahamut destroyed a lot of the world. It is my hope that the lily's gentle perfume will afford such burdened souls a monicum of peace and oft-times melancholy memorial. Oh my, what a genuinely lovely idea. Only just this moment we were making an arrangement for a showcase of my humble talents. Where I shall hand out the potpourri bundles to the audience. Again, I am glad that you met your error. Inadvertently spread the word of our little surprise gift. I trust you will have sufficient detail to write your article. Just like the person I just talked to. Oh yes, I have plenty to work with now. Thank you. Splendid. Now, if you've joined the inner circle, so to speak, we must have you play a role in the performance. Oh, snap. Ha, you needn't fret so. I merely wish your assistance in passing out potpourri. I could supply the crowd at the show, but I would be most helpful if you deliver your bundles to some other part of town. Delivery quest? Oh, I'd be happy to, if only we could help. And it would only help to flesh out the story. What is this? Let's head back to the quicksand adventure. We can hand out bundles there, and then we can be sure to cover folk from every corner of the city. It's like right there behind me. Like we go so far away. We were low in helping hands to tell the truth, so this actually worked out for the best. Please come meet me at the Ruby Road Exchange once you finish your task. You can count on me. Alright, now we get to hand out bundles. And not very far away, back to the Adventurers Guild yet again. We're going over here. Alright, here's Keepy again. Let's go to work, shall we? That was quick. Okay, it's gonna be a much bigger cutscene. I wish this was gonna be one of those events, like one of these quests where oh, I'm like yelling. Okay. Like a carnival barker. Come get your potpourri! I thought we were gonna do one of those quests where you had to like throw it at people. Here is your potpourri, sir. Bye. Still wearing my Moonfire Fair attire, of course. Just coming off that event. Okay. Look at us, we're so satisfied. Ah, what is this you're giving out of there, adventurer? Who be that? Why, it's none other than I don't remember you. Mimio Mio. Ah, I know this scent. Nimia Lily, yes? I assume I'm pronouncing that right. This flower is often placed at the graves of the fallen, practice with which I am less intimately familiar. Why choose this particular bloom? Because it's the rising event. Perhaps the perfume does more remind of peace or repose rather than violence, which took our companions from us. It would seem that the minstrel has given the matter some thought. For Cartino veterans such as myself, the season of the rising can be a torment. Like a throbbing pain of an old wound. I will keep this bundle close. I think it will breathe in its calm whenever I feel the thoughts turning grim. That's good. Oh yeah, the oldest salute. So yeah, that was the thing in the whole deal. So most of the adventurers from the 1.0, yeah, it's assumed they either died or as part of the cutscene they're like time, shifted, teleported to the future. But I'm sure many people had to have died in the Bahamut calamity. Keeping busy there, aren't you, Tara? I know it's for the rising and all, but tickles me to see the hero of your stature handing out presents like a simple errand girl. So if you're a new player, does that have the same gravitas as someone who's completed the entire story and is like, I won't spoil anything? So, I mean, ever since the time we first met, you've always been the type to lend aid when it's needed. And you haven't changed a bit. It makes me happy. It does. Not to mention the little misty-eyed. The good you've done for folk will linger on, an unshakable foundation for the future. Keep it going. And keep going the way you're going, my friend, and we'll be all the better for it. Yes. Here, why don't you let me, whatever bundles you got left, and I'll put them together and take the reporter friend and leave a basket on the guild counter. I guarantee they'll hand themselves out before the rising's over. Mistress Mamodi took a godly amount on my hands, but I think we've done our fair share of the work. You mean I did most of it. We should go see the minstrel and let him know that we've completed our task. Well, I mean, Mamodi's going to complete our task, but that's nice. Like, I mean, there's plenty of quests where you have to run around and talk to people, and it's a little, I don't know, just like a little tedious sometimes. So this is just nice where it's just, talk to Keepy and just watch the cutscene unfold. So that's nice. All right. Oh, where are we going here? So I thought we'd turn it back in at the stage, but okay. But the minstrel's over here near the lift. All right, I'm gonna talk to Keepy first. I wonder if that potpourri also loosens tongues. What is it, like truth serum? Seems anyone who took a bundle of rising tale to tell. Short remembers of the lingering stroll down memory lane. All right, let's see what you got for us, Yoshi. Alright, good old Yoshi P, aka the Wandering Minstrel. The reporter and her most qualified assistant return. The performance went... Oh, I didn't get to see the performance? The performance went well, I must say, but what of your story research? Were the talent willing to share my moving material? Yes, they're unexpectedly forthcoming. I was regaled with many an anecdote from those who lived through the calamity and privileged to hear their treasured memories and for those who did not. Back when the calamity was poised to strike, I had only just earned my reporter's quill. I was rushing around town questioning adventurers, taking notes. But as Dalma descended even lower, the streets erupted into chaos. It was when I fled with my younger brother to the border in relative safety, where there was few less prudent friends, colleagues who might still be here if they had done the same. In the years since, the world has risen from the ashes. I've done my best to rise along with it, but there are things I cannot say, nay, should not, forget. Such are the thoughts which bloom in my mind when I breathe in that potpourri's perfume. I've enjoyed our collaboration this day, adventurer. I shall attempt to write a piece that does the justice. What do you say to the Rising Call as the title? The name of the quest. How fitting. I look forward to reading it. But you wrote it. Oh, is he gonna sing us a song? I too sense the thrilling, stirring new composition. Haha! A hopeful verse dedicated to the continued safe passage of those who ascend the path of catastrophe and despair. Oh, snap. He activated your echo. Oh, cool. Oh, it's the moon. Greetings, Warrior of Light. Is that Ardbird? Is that Yoshi P in the... Oh my gosh. You needn't be alone. It's Yoshi P in the Endwalker Paladin gear. Okay. So the Wandering Minstrel is like the... So yeah, he's got the glasses now. So this is Yoshi P. 100% talking to you. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by a weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. Oh, that is cool. So I gotta do... taking my own screenshots too. I know I'm recording, but I gotta take a screenshot. This is too cool. What a pleasure it is to welcome you here again, Terra. And what a privilege that your chosen trail should run alongside mine for so long. Hell yeah, dude. I'm with you. Played this game for years. See? Naoki Yoshida. See, it actually shows his name now. Like, straight up, the developer is talking to you. It's so cool. I love that that he puts this in. On a day such as today, I hope you'll forgive me a brief bout of nostalgia. It has been an entire decade since I first came to this world. I was a stranger here, a traveler in a troubled land, and a quest for its salvation consumed by every moment. Oh my god. What he did with 1.0. Oh my gosh. Countless trials were met and overcome, and the world not only survived, it flourished. This victory we owe to those that preserved alongside us, to those who explored and nurtured and loved this realm as much as we. And yes, it is of whom I speak. It is you of whom I speak, of our indomitable adventurers. 10 years is a long time. Man, has it really been 10? But for me, the number holds no special significance. It's simply a count of the passage of days. Success, however, would not have come without that accumulation of daily effort, and it is that makes us the milestone worth marking. Thank you for staying the course with us so many years. I will keep making plans for this world to see for the foreseeable future. It has become part of my life, and to see it grow is an adventure in itself. Rest well, Warrior of Light, for a grand convergence of events approaches. Oh, that's right, the end of the Heidelin Zodiac arc. Oh my god, may the road upon which you must embark become the greatest of all journeys. Until we meet again, my friend. Hopefully we'll see him next year. Oh my god. That is so cool. With the moon in the background and everything, just like playing up the Endwalker thing. Oh my gosh, that was great. What a moving rendition. You're like, I didn't hear any of it. I was in my head talking to Yoshi P. What did you think, Tara? No. Now I must really head home to write the article. You have my gratitude, Tara, and I would still be floundering on the street without your assistance. Until we meet again. I mean, she's a reporter, right? She would have figured out to go to the Adventurers Guild and ask questions, right? Right? Great many lives were lost in the flames of the calamity, not to mention the chaos which followed. Yet it's survivors who must face the challenges of living in this new era have salvaged. we have salvaged. To you, the champion and the vanguard of our efforts, I dedicate these verses. So now he's going to play it again, so we can actually hear it. Oh my gosh, can I even sing this? Scarred by falling of the fiery stars, a land is reborn with new life. God's slayer struck in an echoing roar, heavens ring with the promise of strife. Beast and man both seek freedom or death in bloody inferno untamed. By unbroken hopes and sky undimmed shall the darkness veiled be reclaimed. A merciless gale in an unending road, if it is the path we are fated. Then pray be our dawn and the rift betwixt worlds, in your soul's splendid light unabated. You can tell me what you thought of that. I just... no idea. Oh, perfect time fireworks. Love it. I must really apologize for pressing you into service of my potpourri scheme. I tend to consider adventurers as fellow wanderers and call upon their assistance with kind and little reservation. Hey man, we're here for you. As for the gifts themselves, there was another reason why I chose the Nemea lily. Traditionally, the blossom is said to preserve a prayer for safe passage. The way ahead yet promises more hardship, and I wanted to say at the very last, at least, to wish you, all of you, the smoothest road of the coming journey. You're like, all of you? You're still Yoshi P. I know it's like, he's the in-game minstrel character or whatever, but like, you know it's Yoshi P talking through him too. Yes! The meteor symbol. That's good. We did it! The Rising Calm. So we get our Red Moon Parasol and 10 of our Potpourri. The Grade 8. Alright. Red Moon Parasol. So for those that don't know, for fashion items, you use it and you learn it. And now, go into your commands, hit P by default, and you want to go under main commands, fashion accessories. Right click on that, and this is where your accessories will appear. And you can right click it just to use it, or you can like drag it to your bar. I'll put it over whatever that says. Alright. And look at that. We got us a little Red Moon Parasol now. So you can walk around with this, and oh, and now it's daytime. I like how the cutscene is actually at night, but now it's in the day. So okay, very cool. And then we got to see how the potpourri looks. So with these fashion accessories, you can't do much with them. So like even if you try to pull out your weapon, like it just puts it away. But okay. So then we got the potpourri. All right, let's see how the potpourri looks. Oh, that is cool. Okay, I like that. That one's a fun one. So these are so the potpourri and items like it do these kind of like little flourishes, kind of like consumable emotes in a way. So that's another one of that's the other big reward for this year. Now the question is, how do we get more? Can we get more? All right, so the minstrel's gone there. And let's see. I doubt. Is this dude? Oh no, this is just that stuff. Alright, let me see if we can get more of these things. So hold please. Okay, I found it. So they're not marked on the map, but you'll find the Rising Vendor and the Rising Attendant here in the same zone in Ulda. So they're located right here. So between the Adventurer Guild and the 8th Right Plaza, and they're actually just across from the stage. So you'll see the stage here, and actually the little Wandering Minstrel guy, he's chilling here. Alright. Cool, and so just across the stage is the vendor. Now the attendant just tells you a little bit more about the event. So you can say, what is the Rising? about the remembrance, right? And if you did the quest, you kind of know this already. Okay, and then you can ask about the Potpourri, which you kind of already know too. Yeah, the calming effect due to the calamity, blah blah blah. Our vendors still have a bunch of them, and you come into the vendor. So there's no special currency, it appears, for this event. They just cost gil. So it looks like just 19 gil per item. So we're gonna buy a whole bunch. Stock up for the year. Do they stack? And they stack in more than, yeah, they stack to 999. So why not? So you can only buy 99 at a time though. Okay, so we're gonna buy the Potpourri, and we're gonna get more of our Realm Reborn Red. So this is, if you saw my other video, this is the one I was also very excited about. This is one of my favorites, recurring, you know, consumable emotes, flourishes, items that, whatever you want to call them. This is the one that has champagne. So this one's really fun. So we'll do that one. I do like the meteor as well. So we'll get some of those. Heaven's crackers. Maybe it's meteor shower. Alright, well, we'll do them all. Okay. So to kind of go through it, so all the rewards again. So the Potpourri, very cool. Now, I apologize, I have to go through my inventory, and I actually keep a lot of these. So you see, like, towards the end of my inventory, I just keep a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see, because they're all fun. All right, well, maybe we keep them on the very end. This tab. Flowers. Is that one of the ones I got? Yes, flowers. Okay, good. I need to keep these organized. All right, so this is the flowers one. That was cool. A little starry effect. Let's do it without the hood. Nice. Oh, there's the red. Yep. Yes. This guy knows what's up too. So that's the champagne, the Realm Reborn Red. That's my favorite one. It's fun to just like random NPCs and just be like, hey, what's up? So that's yes, and then that would be the Heaven's Cracker, which I have. And here's Meteor Shower. So it does the meteor symbol on the ground. You can kind of, that hangs around for a few seconds, so you can kind of like stand it and have fun there. And no, not that one. This heart's one of them. Oh yeah, Meteor Survivor. Oh yeah, this one. It's a firework that does the meteor symbol. So like you saw the grand fireworks when they did that. So this of course would look better at night, but there we go, darker background. Nice. That's from the Moonfire Affair. All right, yeah, here's my Heaven's Cracker. Nice. Comically large, cracker, like popper. All right, was that all of them? I think that was all of them. Yep. So the new one this year is the Potpourri, and the rest are returning from previous Rising events. My personal favorite, the Realm Reborn Red, although the Potpourri this year is really nice. So very cool. So guys, I think that'll do it for this one. So that's been the Rising event. So if you have any questions about the event, definitely leave me a comment down below. So this has been fun, the Rising event, to celebrate the relaunch of the game for the 2.0 version, and had our personal message from Yoshi P in his super slick Endwalker gear, getting hyped for that expansion. So guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been fun. This has been the Rising event, and stay awesome. And I'll see you in the next one.